Hello and welcome to Technocracy. I'm Heena Goswami, editorial consultant with IGPP, Institute for Governance, Policies and Politics, New Delhi. Artificial intelligence has emerged as one of the most transformative forces of our times, reshaping economies, redefining national security, and challenging established global norms. Yet, despite its profound influence, there remains no unified international agreement on how AI should be built, governed, or regulated. As global power dynamics become increasingly polarized, the urgency of establishing a global framework for AI governance has never been greater. One may ask, why is this urgency intensifying now? Because AI is no longer limited to research institutions or niche industries. It is redefining public life from the way we learn, work, or communicate to how we govern, surveil, and wage war. The benefits of AI are well recognized: improved efficiency, innovation, and access. But the risks are equally significant and unequally distributed. These risks transcend borders, deepen social inequalities, and if unchecked, could erode democratic norms and human rights. One of the most formidable obstacles to AI governance is geopolitical rivalry. The ongoing contest between United States and China is not simply about technological supremacy, but is also a clash of ideologies. On one hand, the US model, anchored by tech giants such as Google and Meta, promotes open innovation, individual freedoms, and private sector dominance. On the other hand, China's state centric model emphasizes centralized control, social harmony, and national security, reflected in its advancements in facial recognition, citizen surveillance, and AI driven governance. And yet, it's not just US and China shaping the AI narrative. Europe has stepped in with a distinctly different approach. The European Union's AI Act, finalized in 2024, marks a regulatory milestone. It categorizes AI systems by their risk to fundamental rights and mandates strict oversight for high-risk application. Europe's right-based model, unlike the innovation-first stance of the US or the control-first posture of China, prioritizes fairness, transparency, and human dignity. But even this approach has its limitations, especially when it comes to enforcement beyond European borders. The 2025 Paris AI Action Summit highlighted a significant divergence in global approaches to AI governance. 60 countries, including India, China, France, and Canada, signed a joint declaration emphasizing inclusive, ethical, and sustainable AI development. The declaration focused on principles such as transparency, privacy, safety, and equitable benefits from AI technologies. However, the United States and United Kingdom declined to sign the declaration. US Vice President J.D. Vance expressed concerns that excessive regulation might stifle innovation, warning that stringent rules might kill a transformative industry. The UK cited insufficient clarity on global governance frameworks and national security implications as reasons for not signing. This absence of a unified consensus highlights a critical weakness in the current global discourse. There's no shared agreement on the fundamental values that should guide AI governance. Without these shared norms, we face a fragmented digital landscape where countries build rules at odds with one another. The consequences of this fragmented digital landscape are already playing out. In regions like Africa, Latin America, and Southeast Asia, often excluded from global tech policy making, the impacts of unregulated AI can be profound. According to a 2024 UN Digital Compact briefing, more than 40% of low income countries currently lack formal AI policy frameworks. This vacuum creates fertile grounds for exploitation. Surveillance tools, banned or paused in many Western democracies, are being exported to fragile political systems without any public oversight. To address this global digital divide, international initiatives are emerging. The United Nations has proposed the creation of a global AI fund designed to assist developing countries in accessing AI technologies, capacity building, and training programs, aiming to democratize AI benefits and reduce exploitation risks. While equity and rights dominate many governance debate, another issue gaining attention is sustainability. The environmental cost of AI is growing. Training large language models require immense computing power, which demand enormous energy and water consumption. These ecological impacts are seldom included in global AI development goals, despite being critical to climate progress. If AI is to become a tool for sustainable development, its carbon and water footprint must be factored into future regulations. Amidst these tensions and gaps, emerging efforts to foster cooperation offer hope. UNESCO's 2021 AI ethics framework was among the first to articulate global principles rooted in human rights and sustainability. In 2024, the OECD updated its AI principles to strengthen commitments to accountability and democratic oversight. The G7's Hiroshima AI process introduced voluntary guidelines for generative AI, calling for transparency, watermarking, and independent testing. India, too, has taken a central role in shaping inclusive governance. At the 2024 Global Partnership on AI Summit in New Delhi, the New Delhi Declaration was adopted, emphasizing responsible AI development rooted in democratic values and human rights. India underscored the importance of ensuring that AI serves humanity and not just markets. Even within the private sector, which often operates ahead of regulation, there's a growing awareness of responsibility. In May 2024, over 100 AI researchers, including voices from OpenAI, Google DeepMind, and Anthropic, signed a public letter urging international cooperation on safety standards. They called for oversight, not just of outcomes, but also of computational infrastructure powering these systems. Their warning was stark. Without a shared commitment to AI safety, the risk could become existential. The question that lies ahead of us is not whether AI will shape our future or not, but how can we shape AI together? Whether we would allow power asymmetries, fragmented policies, and short term rivalries to determine its course, or find a common path that allows sustainable, equitable, and innovative development of AI.